Hello, this is CJ again. So, I've shown you my Sith Infiltrator and I've shown you my freighter pit. And I thought, well, I do have one other area that is under heavy construction. However, it is quite a ways along. That would be where the TIE silencers are located. So, with no further ado, let's go ahead and do a quick potion of night vision, which will give us plenty of time and be on our way along the tour. Okay, so this is the entrance here. As you can see, there are two control tower bays on the outside that have 3 workers each. There's this one here on the one side, and so port and starboard of the entrance, and another one here. Now they are connected inside, and this here is the shield. I'm using water, and as you can see, when you go up inside of it, it goes up above and below the actual surfaces so that it flows in a straight and stays straight line. Before we go in real super quick, I will come up here, and there is yet one more control room right here, as well as a tractor beam for when necessary. Now this is set behind a glass wall. Originally, this was filled in with water. I wasn't planning on at first expanding the way I did out for the landing platform that are being built out yonder. There's one there, one way over there. There'll be ones beyond these two, as well as one more to the east to begin with. So I wasn't originally planning those. And so this was actually in the ocean underwater. And as we come through, we have a large bay here with mechanical openings where people can, store supplies. They would fix ships right here, as well as right here. There is another tractor beam here, and a bigger control room, but with, again, 3 controllers here. Now, there is a neat thing over here, and I'm going to go ahead and land because running around is okay. This, I had to build around it because this is quite literally some cute coolness. And for me, this was entertaining, so I didn't want to destroy it. I have modified it so that it literally is the entire section, because there was a area where it was in fact not bubbles. In the original form, it was a little bit longer, and that one end was skinny and it had no bubbles in it. So even though there's like a little corner over here with no bubbles and there's other little spots, it's okay. I don't mind because it's just cute and entertaining. But now the fun thing of this is that, oh look, there's a dead fish. It got cooked. This is a thermal vent, so it helps with the heating and power of the base. That's my concept, my idea. There's another dead fish. Oops. But that is, in fact, my thermal generator, as I've referred to it. Now, as you can see, this is extremely well lit up. And it does allow you to go all the way around the outside of it. And now this red band here that I'm running along is to tell a ship not to go down to the next level. And if they are looking at this green band, which of course is diamond, and this one here is the mushroom lights, and it goes all the way around in both cases. As you can see, it does go around on both cases all the way. And that's to identify to the pilot of the ship that they can indeed go up or down, as well as there is this as well down here, this pattern here. Now, this is going to still be, of course, under construction. This was an area that I haven't finished yet. These sponge lines are, in fact, just a measuring tape, basically. I'm going to modify the two of these, this one here, to look like this one here. They're both going to have U-Wing utility craft in them, in that I can build that further back to match this one, which is slightly farther back, I think. I haven't measured it recently, so the idea is that they're both going to have U-Wings in them, and as you can see, they are under construction. I'm putting in the lighting now, and I will be cleaning up the floor so it's all bedrock. Now, this area right here that is clearly marked red, as in don't enter it, is for cargo. But because I'm going to be modifying this top to be part of the bottom, like this one over here is, I'm going to go ahead and seal the front of this one here, this top one, and make it into an office for people who are part of the supply group. And the U-Wings will, of course, be part of a Lambda class and U-Wing class squadron. There will be squadrons of both, as well as the squadrons for the Y-Wings and B-Wings will all be part of one wing of the Air Force that is on this base. So we're talking about 2 Y-Wings, 2 B-Wings, 1 U-Wing, and 1 Lambda class or Lambda style class. I may modify one of the Lambda classes and then go with that. And it'll basically be the whole thing is they are the support vessels, the support vehicles. So this will, in fact, be deepened a little bit because I do think it is a little short. And then it will have this floor part taken out, and that door over there sealed, as well as that door will be removed because there's no point to it. Instead, I'll put a door and a stairwell in here because currently there is a stairwell that goes from there to there. But this will have a new stairwell in it so that people can come up to here, to this office space, which will be closed in both there and here. So anyway, moving on. There is a door for basic emergency, and yes, I put track across the bottom because I thought that's entertaining, and it was difficult as all get out in order to get those to work properly. They're not the way I wanted them to be because they wanted to square themselves up and such, and it was like, darn it, don't do that. So putting 3 in allowed me, the way I did this with a separation checkerboard pattern, allowed me to put them all the way across without any more problems. Now, this is pretty cool in that I have already built 2 of a little library-like place. I haven't put tables in yet, or not tables. I haven't put in chairs yet or anything. However, there's even a porch right here that you can see, and there's bookcases everywhere because the idea is, you can come here, you can relax, and I'm going to put in some things that will look similar in nature to a coffee machine, things like that. So you could sit and you could have coffee if you were a member of the military on this base. And this staircase, of course, goes up to the 2nd floor. And the second floor has multiple doors. And as I said, this is all under construction. Very heavy construction. This goes back out into here, like so. And then out to here, but doesn't really go anywhere yet. But there is an entrance there that will allow us to go into the base. And back here, of course, I'm under construction, and I'm building barracks in these spaces so that there are a place for people to sleep. That is what this whole framework piece is about, is making barracks behind this wall right here and down to the floor. And this library is going to be in the middle, and in fact, I may make a second staircase and in fact make another portion of the library right there, as well as below it down towards the ground. I could probably fit a couple more down here, and I already have the lighting in place. Again, this is under heavy construction, so therefore that's why all the sponges are out here, so that I can measure things and make sure that I have the right spacing. There will be an entire wing in all of this when I'm finished with the TIE silencers. Now, the cool thing is, this plant was just growing. So it goes all the way from the roof, which is way up there, and it had grown from the ground level. I believe it was coming out of a tree, if I remember right. And it grew all the way down to here. But I went ahead and dug a hole so you can see where it actually goes into the ground on level 1 square. So Y level 1, it actually is an open spot, and it ends, of course, because it can't grow past that point. But nonetheless, this is just a power source, I guess, of some organic methodology, because it's just cute and entertaining, but to me. And this is where the Y-Wings and the B-Wings are going to be at. I've shown you this from another angle. As I said, it's under heavy construction, and it will be 3 floors in height. And there's the opening, and that there is where the eventual shield generator will drop its shield, and I'm going to make it so that it drops 1 all the way to the bottom down here and into this pit right here, from that one up there. So anyway, thank you for seeing my video and checking me out. Please subscribe. Have a wonderful day.